Money is nothing, which is the finance part of it. Your attitude to it will make or destroy you. Except you rule money, it will rule you and destroy you. Unfortunately, most people worship money and they don't rule it. What is money worth? Only what you can do with it. On its own is nothing. If you are hungry and you fill this entire church with dollars, eat it now. There's no food to buy, but there's just money. Will you still not be hungry? It's useless in that moment. You are naked. This room is still filled with dollars. There's needle and thread, but there's no cloth to buy. You can stitch the money together and make your garment. Once you step out of the door, what will happen? They will tear the dollars off you now. If you are mad enough to make it into a garment, someone will walk past you and take some quickly and run away. They'll go and use sellotape to put it back together and go and change it with the malam. If you're really, really sick with a terminal disease, but you have all the money in the world and there's no cure, sleep on your money. And let's see if it heals you. Go and ask a woman waiting for the fruit of the womb for 20 years, but who has all the money in the world and has gone through every IVF in the world and has not yet been blessed. The true value of money. She will tell you it's nothing. Live in a mansion with a man that makes your life miserable, but buys you all the diamonds and the golds in this world, and has everything you need around you, but gives you no joy or pleasure whatsoever. And you will find how distasteful that palace will become, worse than a prison. Money is a tool. It's meant to be used to achieve other things. In itself, it's nothing. That's why you must know what is important and not replace unimportant things with what is important. You make money by doing what you do well and by working in the will of God and the purpose of God for your life. If you're a business person, your focus, if you're producing a product, is to deliver an excellent product. When you deliver an excellent product supported by good service, you will sell enough and you will make money. But if you have all the money in the world and build the best factory, buy state-of-the-art machines because your father is rich, and you don't know how to manage all the factors of production together, and you come out with rubbish, that business will soon pack up. It's not about the money. You cannot give your wife joy because you have money. You can buy her things. But you know, what you don't have looks valuable. Once you have it, it depreciates. The value is nothing. So when people want this, I just laugh. Oh, you're so lucky, you travel so much. Please, would you like to sit on the plane a few more times and let me sleep on my bed? Because even first class is not comfortable enough. But to the person who is waiting to travel, it looks like great excitement. After a while, you hate the airport itself. I'm always wishing I could just close my eyes and arrive at destination. I love seeing the world without the travel. This is the problem. Once it's an evening thing, there's never enough time. I'm trying to pour my heart out to you because I want you to take the substance and run with it. God deserves your faith. Let nothing and no one cause you to question him. the thousands of years of his testimonies, of his track record, of his performance, is evidence-based assertion. I'm a science graduate. I know when I walk into the lab, I walk in with questions. When I come out with conclusions based on facts of what I prove in the lab. Even if you think you haven't experienced God yet, you have heard enough of his miracles and of his wonders. You have seen your neighbor. You have read the stories. And sure enough, you slept last night and woke up this morning. That's enough evidence. Because some people slept and didn't wake up. Some of you just got married and in 9 months you had a baby. Some people have spent millions of dollars searching for the same thing. Some just have their whole head is filled with hair. And some are spending, how much, girls? Just to look like they have it. Look at the simple things around you. Listen to the birds when they chirp. Watch the plants you go by come out blooming. Watch the miracle of a child's laughter. Wonder about how a man and a woman have fun time together. And then there's a life produced. It's a miracle. Just think. Don't make it complicated. Keep it simple. And nobody will ever be able to convince you or confuse you about God and who He is. And then you will find that you will do incredible things because you will move with a simple heart of faith. Just a simple heart of faith. God deserves your trust. Once you can believe Him, every other thing will follow. And you listen and you submit, you will marry the right guy or the right girl. And you will have faith together and you will wait for him and for his time. You will not push your husband to go and commit fraud at work just so he can buy your neighbor's kind of car for you. No, because you want your husband to be happy with you, will you go and steal from the bank and bring money out? The things I have seen, you don't want to know. What lack of faith in God can cause you to do, you'll be scared. But we are covenant children of God. Never forget that. Covenant is the key word. It means God owes it to you to move on your behalf. Remember those people that faked as if they came from a far land and went to Joshua and pretended like, they were from very, very far place and got into covenant with him. And when they found themselves in the place of war, Joshua had no choice because they were in covenant but to arise with the army of Israel and fight their enemy on their behalf. Every time there's an army encamped against you, the whole of the army of heaven, on account of covenant, rises on your behalf. That is the truth. There's a part of the Bible that says, every strategy that they have shall be thwarted. Even the Bible talks strategy. Every plot, every plan shall be totally thwarted. Every plot and plan they have, they will not be able to execute. Why? Because God is with you. On the basis of what? Covenant. Guys, only thing you cannot do is what you do not want to do. Only place you cannot get to is where you dare not to believe God to get you to.